Salutations, everybody. You know, we've been covering Demon Slayer for upwards to about, 2 to 3 months, and there's been a lot of stuff and developments to go through, so, you know, I figured I'd make a quick and short video that kind of covers everything that we've figured out about this game so far. All that being said, let's rock, baby! So we're going to start this from the most interesting point so far, the release date. So for Steam players, you're basically going to be getting that on the 16th, while in Japan, that's going to be the 15th, and for the States, we're actually getting it on the 14th. Now, if you buy the Digital Deluxe Edition, you can get it early, so that, honestly, if you're going to pre-order the game, you might as well pre-order Digital Deluxe, because pre-order bonuses for Standard are very minuscule, and there's not really a point to pre-order the game and not just upgrade it for another $10. The next thing to really talk about here is that there are going to be unlockable characters in the game. Now, who those unlockable characters are, we do not know yet. We do not know who the unlockable characters are. However, not only do the pre-order bonuses confirm this, but some of the hints that CC2 dropped that have been yet to be seen are still out there. Like the match number 25, we still haven't quite figured out what that means. We just know that exists. We're also going to talk about how the story mode is going to be essentially a small but on the rails open world type of game mode where you're switching from exploration to combat constantly. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but this game also happens to be 2v2, so if as a 2v2 game, you're going to have tagging and switching out. The next thing we need to know about this game is that there are several meters that we're going to have to be keeping an eye on, from our special gauge to our Ogi release gauge. Now, the Ogi release gauge is essentially what is storing the amount of ultimates and times you can go into awakening mode. And according to user PS360, there will also be mini games in the Demon Slayer game, from cup spilling to gourd bursting. And the last thing to cover here is the fact that there will be unlockable items and collectibles. Now, what makes me say this is the fact that we have an in-game currency that will most likely be used to unlock character avatars and most likely a few other things throughout the game. But hey, is there anything that you feel like I missed? Is there anything that I should have probably covered in this video? By all means, feel free to let me know down below, because fun fact about comments, I do tend to read and reply to all of them, unless it's some wild off-the-wall stuff like, because I don't know what to say to all that. And hey, if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? I mean, you made it this deep into the video, so I must be doing something right. Either that or you saw it was relatively short and decided to just let me rock. All that being said, cut!